W.E.B. Du Bois is widely recognized as a significant figure for his pursuit of social justice, literary imagination, and his pioneering scholarly research. One of his famous quotes is, "Education is the whole system of human training within and without the schoolhouse walls which molds and develops men." W.E.B. Du Bois, whose full name was William Edward Burghardt Du Bois, was born February 23, 1868, in Great Barrington, Massachusetts, to the parents of Alfred and Mary. He grew up in mostly European American towns, but freely attended school with white children and was supported in his studies by his white teachers. In 1885, he moved to Nashville, Tennessee to attend Fisk University. Here, Du Bois encountered Jim Crow laws for the first time, such as bigotry and lynchings. Once he earned his bachelor's degree at Fisk, he entered Harvard University. He paid his way through schooling with money he earned from summer jobs, scholarships, and loans from friends. In 1891, he also received a scholarship to attend the sociology graduate school at Harvard. After he finished his master's at Harvard in 1892, he was selected to study abroad at the University of Berlin, where he was able to travel extensively throughout Europe. Du Bois became the first African American to earn a PhD from Harvard in 1895. In the summer of 1894, he accepted a teaching job at Wilberforce University in Ohio. Also, while teaching at Wilberforce, Du Bois married one of his students, Nina Gomer, on May 12, 1896. After teaching for 2 years, he accepted a one-year research job from the University of Pennsylvania as an assistant in a sociology study in 1896. Du Bois performed field research in Philadelphia's African American neighborhoods. This sociological research formed the foundation for the study and writing of his first book, The Philadelphia Negro, a social study. From this book, he brought forth the phrase the submerged tenth, which described the black underclass, and the talented tenth, which talked about society's elite class. This book marked the beginning of his expansive writing career. July 1897, he left Philadelphia and took a job as a professor at Atlanta University. In 1909, he began to make his voice more publicly well known and co-founded the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People and was editor of the monthly magazine The Crisis. At the start of a new century, Du Bois became a spokesperson for his race, second to Booker T. Washington. Washington created the Atlanta Compromise, which stated the Southern blacks would submit to segregation, lack of voting rights, non-unionized employment. Southern whites would permit blacks to receive a basic education, some economic opportunities, justice within the legal system, and that northern whites would invest in Southern enterprises and fund black educational charities. Many African Americans opposed to Washington's plan, including W.E.B. Du Bois himself. The Niagara Movement of 1906 was where the select few that opposed to Washington's plan met in Canada near Niagara Falls and wrote a declaration of principles opposing the Atlanta Compromise. Many years passed, and Du Bois wrote many other things that left his mark on history. Ghana invited Du Bois to Africa to participate in their 1957 independence celebration. He was unable to attend, though, because the United States government confiscated his passport. By 1960, he was able to recover his passport and cross the Atlantic Ocean to the Republic of Ghana with his wife. While in Ghana, the United States refused to renew his passport, so he became a citizen of Ghana. W.E.B. Du Bois passed away at age 95 in Accra, Ghana, while working on the Encyclopedia of the African Diaspora on August 27, 1963, which was one day before Martin Luther King delivered his I Have a Dream speech at the March on Washington. The Civil Act of 1964 took up many of the reforms Du Bois had campaigned for his entire life and was enacted a year after his death. I loved all the enthusiasm and drive W.E.B. Du Bois had for his people and wanting a better life for them. I know that if he didn't put all the effort he did into making a stand for them, Martin Luther King probably wouldn't have given his speech. When things happen, they cause a roller coaster of things to happen in the future. W.E.B. Du Bois knew that he was fighting for something good and he didn't want to stop. He knew that when he fought for this, even though he didn't make that big of an impact during his time, someone would make a difference off of his work someday in the future. That is why I think W.E.B. Du Bois is such a brilliant and inspiring man that shaped history and made a difference in schools today.